The world breathes again. After your latest ordeal, whether it be steel flashing, magic surging, maybe blood spilled for causes both noble and questionable, you each found your way to some semblance of peace. A day, maybe two, long enough to clean your weapons, count your wounds, and sleep without one eye open. We begin not in one place, but many. Each of you scattered across the realm alone for the first time in what feels like weeks. Let's take a moment to visit you one by one. So why don't we start with powers? Tell us where you are and what you're doing in this moment of rare calm for you. Describe your character and what's on your mind.
Sure. Thistle Fiddlespark, or Thistle, is a gnome. He's got gray hair. He and the stereotypical pointy wizard hat, so obviously he's some type of wizard. He carries around with him a couple things as he walks around one of the hamlets of the realm. He's got a broom up to his back, which looks a little bit odd. Why would someone do that? Well, you probably know why. And he's also got on his other shoulder, he's got a, looks like almost like a marionette, a puppet of some sort, just sitting on his shoulder. It's almost like a, and if you were to talk to him, he's pretty calm and collected. But if you tick him off, it's pretty angry. And you see like a fiery eye. So he's wandering around looking for knowledge and sometimes a little bit of fun and adventure.
Sometimes. Okay, Bali, why don't you describe what your character is doing in their moment of calm?
She would be just resting against a campfire. Oh wait, I forgot. My daughter lent me this hat over her eyes. Just resting and waiting for her 12-part espresso machine to finish.
Nice.
It's winding down, cowgirl stuff.
I love
While her multi-tool is slowly stirring up some nice lobster bisque.
Sounds delicious. And what does your character look like?
She is a small little flea with a little pink cowgirl hat, and you often see her riding atop her mighty steed dog, and it's just her it's just a robot dog.
Amazing.
I would say a solid 2-foot tall flea.
Oh, okay.
Which is why she adopted the name. What most people say when they see her, which is
Oh no, that's so sad and adorable at the same time. Does no I'm just curious about the personality of does Illet know that could be considered a negative reaction, or are they completely oblivious to that?
She's fairly oblivious to it. She doesn't really care. She's not here to make friends. She's just here to get results.
Great. I love it. Okay. Let's go with Vitaria. Describe what your character is doing on their moment of relaxation, their down day.
Aurelia is sitting on the ground with her back against the rock. She's tossing an emerald about half the size of her hand up in the air and catching it. She's worried and upset at the same time, thinking about her grandmother. She's got one leg stretched out and one leg up, and she's just thinking about, she went on this long trip and she didn't come back with what she thought she was going to come back with.
What is she? Can you describe her appearance?
She's got long, kind of auburnish hair, and she's kind of short, stocky, brown boots up to her knees, wearing purple brown belt, kind of pantaloons tucked into her brown boots. The boots are leather, and she has brown leather wrappings on her forearms, going from her wrists to her going up her arms, to her elbows. And little pouches hanging off the belt, holding her components and stuff.
Nice. Love it. Somber. Dano, would you like to share with us what your character is currently doing?
Talmor is currently walking between two towns. So you see a dragonborn in some blue dragonborn in some like leather type robe-like attire with some armor on it, and he's just slowly walking down the road. And also his you can see some rune-like tattoos on his arms where some of the skin is exposed that kind of pulse to like a heartbeat. And if you listen closely, you can hear him actually kind of talking, but not loud enough for anyone to really hear him. Like from a distance, you have to be really close. He's like, just going on. Yeah, Grandpa, I'm well aware. Yes, I know. I don't want to end up like the others. You know all the stuff that they had to deal with. I'm gonna just go my own way, deal with it slowly, and if something happens, it happens. Right, and he's kind of having that conversation as he goes, but it's not loud, so people don't generally hear it unless they happen to focus on it.
Awesome. And what is your character? What kind of clothes are they in? What do they look like?
Just like greenish armored robes.
Okay.
And you don't see a weapon because he's a warlock, X-Blade warlock.
Whoa, spoiler! I'm just kidding. Totally kidding.
So you don't see like any real weapons on him, obvious or anything like that.
Awesome. All right, Steve.
So, Blazing Stars, he's actually resting in a tavern, having a beer, thinking about his life choices, and he's a reasonable sized tabaxi, 6'6", 240 pounds. Looks more like a cat than a lot of tabaxi actually do. He's sort of a reversion back to type. Notch out of an ear, standard barbarian type armor. And as he's drinking his beer, he's going, I wonder what's happening back at home. Is it time yet?
Mysterious. Okay, Cicely?
Okay, so Svetlana Noct is a Kalashtar, and so she has kind of silvery white curly hair. It's pulled up in a messy bun, and it has a quill pen stuck in it for use. She is a lore bard, so she has a notebook out. She's got her pen that never runs out of ink. She's writing kind of all of her stories, and mostly I think she's trying not to think about the last adventuring party that she was with. She's trying to stay positive and think about how this adventure is going to go much better than the last one.
Positive thinker. And any other descriptions of how your character holds themselves or how they appear?
She probably has really good posture. She's been a student most of her life. She kind of holds herself very high, and she has a shiny gold top and a blue vest with like a sun, moon, and star pattern on it. And she has a silver moon bow on her back.
As somebody who's biased towards moon things, cool. Creative.
Okay, Adele is, she's a winter Eladrin. She's from the northern areas, so she's got like kind of paler skin. And she is, I think, just probably just waking up around her campsite. It's still very, like, she's very recently alone, and just kind of thinking about, like, okay, this feels weird and empty, like, not having people around. So I don't know if she's exactly lonely, but she's she's recently single now as well, so it's kind of a little like that weird sort of empty feeling for her.
Like a space missing or something.
Yeah.
Any descriptions about her physicalities or how she holds herself?
She does her best to blend in. She's a little bit she's in hiding at the moment, so she's gonna kind of adopt whatever makes the most sense for the place. You know, when she goes into a town, she's gonna try and look like a townsperson. But just around her campfire by herself, I think she moves with ease and fluidity, and she's very comfortable being in nature.
Awesome. And last but very not least, B-Town.
You should leave me last. I don't understand.
I just went in order of the screens, B-Town, okay?
I know. I'm definitely not the best because I used AI to come up with the description so I could just read it.
B-Town, you don't have to tell us that. You could have just...
I'm honest. I'm honest to a fault sometimes. But you know what? I don't give a shit.
I'm not judging you.
Yeah, not anymore after I said something. No. So before you see a tall, dark-skinned woman named Lola. She's in half-plate male. She's got a great axe spear. She's got a real stern look on her face, like she's not someone to be messed with, but also will be there for anybody that needs. I'll go ahead and read the description. Tall, lethal, with a sculpted, muscular frame and a cool, predatory grace. Her skin is rich, obsidian tone, with unmarked by time, but not by violence. Faded scars trail along her arms like whispered stories of fights won. Her hair is a cascade of tight, deep black coils worn in a high, practical bun, and her eyes are a piercing bronze that seem to measure every weakness in the room. She wears dark, well-worn armor that's been modified for silent movement, equal parts fighter and thief.
And what's something that she'd be thinking about right now?
Her family, back home.
Aww. In a sad, miss them way?
Yeah, they're no longer alive. She's war torn.
Okay. Okay. So as you all are taking in this time alone, some of you, it's a newer feeling. Some of you, it's a feeling you're very excited to have. And some of you miss the old adventures that you were with. You walk around your respective spaces and you're taking in everything around you, and you're finally settling into a moment of calm for yourself. When oh no. When a low hum grabs your attention, it begins to build beneath each of you. It's not from the air or the earth, but kind of from within. There's a tug behind your eyes, like a cold weight, also you can feel in your gut. And the space around you begins to just ripple, waves. You're seeing reality sort of bend, almost like when light bends around the heat off of a stone. Before you can reach for a weapon, speak a word, or take a breath, your reality just tears. And with a snap, like the shattering of like a glass, you're just pulled violently and instantly elsewhere. As you're being pulled, your vision spirals through like streaks of gold and darkness until with this violent jolt, you land hard upon the sun-baked sand. The air around you is super hot and dry, and your senses feel weird, but real. But there's this deafening roar around you that starts to sort of come into your senses. It crashes over you like this wave, ocean wave. It's kind of like, and you're squinting. It's so bright and so hot. You squint up and you find yourselves, as you look around, you realize you're surrounded by titanic stone walls crowned with golden braziers. Their flames are like casting these wild shadows everywhere. Towering above and seated upon this like throne of marble and bronze and obsidian and crystal are all these godlike figures that are around you, and you realize that you're sitting in this, or laying down in the sand, this colossal arena, and all these creatures and gods around you. They, as you see them, you just realize the grandeur is incomprehensible, and there's just beauty and terror. Some are clad in like this blazing armor. Others are robed in swirling starscapes or wreathed in like shadows. Their eyes burn with celestial light, or they kind of flicker. Their voices are all yelling in unison. It's a cacophony of cheers, screams, and jeers that shake the ground beneath you. Someone's yelling, "Look at them!" Someone says, "Break them!" Among like whispers and screams, you hear someone off in the distance who seems a little more intelligent and a little more calm. "Will they amuse us or disappoint?" The arena just trembles with, there's this like static energy around you, and the heat waves are just rippling across the sand, and you're realizing that you are standing in a coliseum of the divine, which is a place where gods come to wager, to witness, and to judge the worth of lesser beings. You feel the weight of 1,000 burning eyes on you. The air is like, there's just that crackling raw magic and this expectation. And in this weird way, you feel like such an insect, no pun, Bali, in their gaze. Yet, for this moment, you're realizing that you are the center of their universe. And as the gods are roaring above you, their voices are echoing like rolling storms across the arena. And then a sudden hush comes across the arena. It's immediate, like a blade cleaving in the air. The sands start to swirl around you. And as the sands are swirling around you, you actually realize that there's 7 other people or persons around you as well. It's not just you in the middle of this arena. And you're looking around. You see, which you don't know his name. You see, a small little gnome. You see what looks to be a tabaxi amongst many other creatures like around you that have robes or armor, and you're just trying to figure out what is going on. And you're wondering what this silence is. You notice that all the people, all the gods around you have sort of silenced themselves. There's sort of like this spiral of sand swirling around you, and it's widening in a circle. And it's almost as if it's not scary, but it's so immense. And through this sand swirl steps what looks like a man. At first, he's kind of just like a silhouette. He's tall, cloaked. His footsteps are basically silent on the sand. The grains of sand swirl around him as if sort of refusing to touch him. His cloak ripples with each step, and he draws closer to you. Flickers of that flame that you saw earlier are casting these really ominous shadows as he walks towards you. You realize that as he gets closer, his eyes are really sharp. They gleam with this sort of knowing, and his lips are pressed into this sort of faint smile. And there's lines on his face that speak of much wisdom. His gaze looks over each and every single one of you, lingering on your faces. For a brief moment, you feel as though he's peering directly into your soul, weighing every hidden truth and your silent fears. The gods above are sort of like, I don't know if my mic picked that up, but they're whispering. They're murmuring in restless anticipation, and they're just waiting for something. Finally, standing just a few paces away from you, he stops. Silence is heavy. And then, with this sort of calm and confident, effortless voice, he says, "Greetings, champions. I see you are awake. Good. I am to be your mentor and your guide through these challenges that await. I imagine you have many questions." He folds his hands behind his back, and he sort of tilts his head slightly, and he puts his hand up sort of like so delicately, and he snaps. And you're suddenly all transported to just a white room. There's a chair emblazed with like golden features for each of you. And he says, "There, this should be less distracting. Sit and ask."
Mythic's been through this before. She's just glad it's not back at the flea circus. And she will go and take a seat. And be like, so what's the job and what's the pay?
Oh. Well, that's a great question. Straight to it. I wouldn't quite call it a job, although I guess it depends on your outlook on life, which is just as interesting to all of us here. We have brought you here for the trial of the gods. There will be many challenges that you face today. And for whoever wins, great fortune.
Grandpa, what did you get into now?
Sorry, Grandpa. Grandpa is not here right now. My name is Hermias, though. Although I am not the one that specifically selects you. It is randomized for equal fairness.
She didn't pick me for my amazing skills.
Well, if you weren't trying to talk to me, you should not speak out loud then. It's very strange. Sorry, what did you say? The flea person. What is your name again? Right. What? I didn't quite
say it again.
I didn't quite hear what you said earlier.
Oh, I was just saying if it's randomized, you didn't pick me for my skills?
No. But that's the beauty of it. Just raw power. And everything may be unequal, depending on all of the people that were selected today. I don't know. That's the exciting part for us. We get to see how the smaller, lesser beings work together or against each other.
Excuse me, sir. I am a scribe. I believe that you have put me in the wrong place. I am not here to compete. I am here to record the great stories, not to participate.
Well, I can tell you we don't make mistakes. You are here. You have a choice. You can compete or not. You may die, though, if you do not. You may also die in the challenges, but don't worry, we do have a healer as a part of the challenges, but you just will be stuck here for eternity if you do die. That is part of the trade. So if you want to leave, you have to win.
So we're on trial?
Of the gods, the best kind of trial.
You're muted.
Who, me?
No, it was Powers.
Oh,
For their entertainment.
entertainment, study, all the same sort of word.
She's been through this all before. She puts on the hat. I'll be a rodeo clown, but I'm not putting on the makeup.
You've been through another trial of the gods. Did they force you to wear makeup there?
The whole family, I was stuck in a flea circus. I used my brains, my wits, and a carousel to get out of here.
You sound like you will do very well in these trials. These trials will test not only your physical strength, but your mental resolve as well. I am to be your mentor. Sorry?
Can you tell us what exactly these challenges are supposed to be?
Tell you what, I will advise you on your first trial that will start momentarily. A hint is that it is a maze. But not a maze that you might find yourself lost in physically. You will have to use your emotions to find your way out. And try and trick your way through. You will find yourself at great disadvantage or worse.
That's very not good.
I think it's great.
Star scratches his head and he goes, "Damn it. why can't it be something simple that I can smack with my axe?
The best trials and challenges are never simple. At least for us, the spectators. I will be watching, of course. I will be your guide, but I also will be watching. But once the trial starts, you won't have access to me. It's part of the rules, I'm sorry. So if you have any more questions, please feel free to ask now.
If we fail, we're gonna be stuck here forever.
Yes. You'll be working as souls serving the remaining trials over the centuries. Some of you could work in concessions if you like. That's one of the more favorable roles. Or we have ones in the underbelly where we keep our monsters and stuff like that. But that's for later. Don't worry about that. Just focus on getting out.
You can't make me go back to retail. I'll never go back.
Same. It's the worst.
And are we competing against each other, or are we a team?
That is up to you. So, should I give you some time to get to know each other, or should we just jump right in? What do you think? B-Town, I don't know if you're talking, but you're on mute. I saw your, hand.
Right in. Jump right in.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm not a fan of attacking everyone. I'd rather see what Orb gets first.
I'm a healer. I'm supposed to help people.
Yes, the story is always better when everyone participates with each other.
Safety in numbers. Sounds like a plan.
Star's just kind of eyeing everybody. Internal monologuing going, I wonder whether it's easier for me to get home or for everyone to get home. I didn't have to tell you that, but I thought I would.
You're just thinking that. You don't say that out loud.
I'm thinking, correct.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's like I'm...
Oops, I said the quiet part out loud.
I'm going to let you into my character's headspace.
That's great. I
rather
love
than
it.
save it as a surprise later.
No, I love it.
Uh-oh. Damn it. I think I just hung.
What?
No, we can
Okay.
see and hear you.
Yep.
Okay, I everything froze on my end for a minute. Nothing quite like hotel internet to give your life challenges.
Yes. I should also let you know there are a few general rules. Although the challenges will present different features for each challenge, generally, as you've seen before in the Colosseum, you saw all of the gods watching above. Don't even bother trying to attack them. There's a dome, and it will hurt you, and not them. It protects them. Because, frankly, we've had a few incidents in the past where people don't want to be here. Honestly, you all seem very chipper. I'm excited to see how this goes. Also, no teleporting. It just doesn't work here. So...
The arena?
Within the arena, yes. We are still in the arena. I have just used my magics to sort of block out all of the noise. And then, see? He snaps, and then it's almost like immediately the white room fades and you're back in the Colosseum with all the screaming voices. And then he snaps his finger again, and poof, you're back in this quiet white room.
I was just wondering about short range type teleportation stuff.
Nope. Won't work in here. Have to run on your own feet.
So no misty.
No misty step.
No, yeah. So, mechanically speaking, no teleportation at all, including any potential things that I'm doing as well. So it's a disadvantage to all of us. Also, If you happen to need medical care and you are removed from the challenge, we do have a healer that will ensure that you do not permanently die. But again, depending on the stage of the trial and what the circumstances are, no spoilers, we may just put you to your new duty here forever. Depends. Depends how and when. All right. Any other questions?
Are any of the gods going to interfere with this?
Oh no, that is the beauty of this. We love watching and studying and seeing how the lesser beings deal with each other and their challenges. So it is forbidden for anyone to interfere. Other than, you may hear some jeering or some cheering. Just general noises. But nothing physical or magical.
No, you're gonna lose your money.
So we're just kind of like your little monkey show.
If you prefer to look at it that way.
I don't see how this could go any way but well. We're going to do wonderfully.
Yes, that's the thing. If you win, you get to leave, and you'll be rewarded with riches, which you didn't have. So frankly, this is sort of a great gift that we are giving to you.
Optimism then, alright.
I have one last question. If we all win, do we all get to leave?
Spoilers. He snaps his fingers. And just as he snaps his fingers, I wrestle with roll 20. Hold on. The universe has an issue.
I guess this maze is going to be bigger on the inside then.
Did I do it?
Is there a doctor around?
I do have a sonic screwdriver.
I am a cleric.
Okay, here we go. At the snap of his finger, you find yourself suddenly the sand and the Colosseum is where you probably expected to go, but you're not there. Your mentor isn't there. It's just the 8 of you standing in a line, like you've been placed there, like kind of like puppets. You do see a dome over top of you, very high up, and you can see sort of the blurry figures of the gods that you saw earlier, but their images are sort of muted, and the same with their noises. They're not as loud anymore, but if you spend some time to focus, you can hear them cheering or jeering, pointing. It's kind of like a baseball game. You see like popcorn and like weird little snacks and bubbles floating in the air, and everyone's up and down and moving around, and it's chaos. But this dome sort of blurs and mutes that chaos for you. Inside the dome in front of you, you see beautiful greenery. It's this like lush, almost like tropical forest, dark, vibrant greens. In the bushes, you see pops of flowers with like different colors, purple, pinks, whites, all these beautiful accents, lots of vines. The air is a little bit humid. Not too humid though. Not like Canada last week. just a normal
Eastern Canada.
Yeah.
Western Canada was freaking cold.
Fair.
My hair gets curlier.
And right in front of you, you see what looks like a garden maze, The shrubbery, I guess you could call it, with the greens, sort of makes this square. It is quite big in front of you. Like it would take you a while to walk it across. At the front, you do see like a looming green archway and sort of like darkness and mist inside. But it's sort of like, it's very easy to tell that this is a maze. How it's set up looks like a hay maze, but with green. And you do see, like, when you look over, it's like mist is covering it from the outside. But if you're using your eyes to try and see far over it, you do see sort of like archways as you go towards the center. What would you like to do? And let me fix the music. What is happening? All the playlists are playing at one side. You can't hear me? Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Oh my god, what is happening?
Kind of frightening sound.
This is the sound of us getting teleported.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are in front of this greenery tropical maze, and there is an archway in the middle. It's dark. You can't really see from where you're standing what lies beyond it, but you would assume the maze lies beyond it. And there's the mist covering it. What would you like to do?
So how high is it?
I would say the bush or the shrubbery is about 10 feet high.
Does it look climbable?
You can certainly try.
Star is gonna try and climb the thing to see if he can get up on top of it to get a better view of what's ahead.
All right. So, Star, you or Blazing Stir. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Yeah, exactly.
You approach.
Just call me Stir for short. Yeah.
You approach the outside of the maze, and you attempt to scale the side. I guess make a we're gonna go with a dexterity saving throw for me.
You're throwing out? You want me to throw? Okay, Jesus.
Yeah, you roll for that, and I'll tell you if you pass.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I accidentally rolled it twice.
That's okay. I can't see your rolls.
Oh, it should be in the chat in
320.
It should be in the chat.
Like it's showing in the chat. I can see it in the chat.
Okay. Oh, I see it. Okay, I see. Oh, I got you rolling twice.
And then a 16. That's where I died. I double clicked instead of clicking. I'm sorry.
Okay, so with a 20, you start scaling the walls. When you reach the sort of upper perimeter of the 10-foot wall, I'm just going to say that you're fine at scaling the wall itself with your claws and your abilities. I mean, 10 feet really isn't that high for a level 12 adventurer. You sort of feel this electric shock reverberate through your body. And you are blown and thrown backwards off the maze top edge. Boom, flat on your back. You take no damage, though. It was shocking. No pun intended.
Yeah, that was unpleasant.
They want us to play the game, not try and get around it.
I just wanted to take a look.
System that like cheating our way through is not accepted, so.
Lola,
Taking a look is cheating.
yeah, Lola would say in a very dark Don't do that.
Yeah, thanks for testing that out for me. She's going to wave her cowgirl hat in the air like she used to at the old flea circus she spent most of her life trapped in. And it's just, she gets on her dog mount. Yeehaw, let's get at him. And she's gonna ride him into the maze.
Straight through.
Follow.
She's ready to perform. Let's just get this show over with.
Okay. All right.
Prestidigitate some sparks. If she's gonna ride through like that, I will do some sparks for her.
I love it.
Stand a little bit straighter.
Okay, 1 second. I'm having some issues. Is everyone going straight through? They're just going through the archway into the maze?
Oh, a little way back.
I will
but
follow.
Following.
Yeah.
I would probably follow pretty close to Ula.
All right. Okay, hold on.
Star is not smart. He's going right up front, probably walking as close beside as he can.
Okay. Sorry, guys. I don't know what is up with my computer. It's freezing all on the side, and I'm trying to pull up the,
Trying to pull up our first battle map.
Before I do anything, I want to cast See Invisibility.
Okay.
That lasts an hour.
Awesome. Around you currently, everything looks how it was before. No.
So,
Yeah.
for an hour, I'll see creatures and objects that have the invisible condition as if they were visible, and I'll see into the ethereal plane. Creatures and objects there will appear ghostly.
Okay. Currently, nothing on your radar. Just the maze itself.
All right.
Just found out I can control the master music volume level.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a very, very important feature.
Yeah, I was jamming it there a second ago.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, I don't know why that took so long. Okay, so as you pass through the first door, you see yourself in what you would assume to be like a grassy, greeny maze. Would you like to go right or left?
This is always right. I go left.
I thought the rule was always go to the left.
I'm going to take out my piece of chalk,
Okay.
and I'm going to mark as we go along. I'm going to mark the directions that we go.
Okay.
Cassie, isn't it?
So, does anybody want to take out some parchment and mark the directions that we're going?
I can record that.
Okay.
Stir goes. What's parchment?
Lighting.
It would be good if the scribe does that.
Sorry.
Lighting in these areas is it like standard because there's a dome and they can see it.
Yeah. I mean, it's. I wouldn't say it's bright or anything. I'd say it's pretty, maybe a little dimmer than normal, because you've got the hedges that are coming up. You've got a little bit of mist overhead, so a little dimmer, but you can still see fine.
Okay, that's what's wondering.
Question for you, Rayna. When Star got to the top, did he actually touch the mist and got the shock, or was it just the top of the thing?
It was almost like an invisible barrier at the top of the hedge.
It's a glass lid with electroshock.
Yeah. Therapy. So are we going right or left? Did we decide that? Or did some of you go right and some of you go left?
3 of us chose the left.
Left.
I'll go left.
Now, before we go, guys, I have something called Arcane Eye. I don't know if I could get... How tall are the hedges or whatever?
They're about 10 feet high.
I don't know if this could go 10 feet high. I would mentally receive visual information from the eye, which sees in every direction. It has a dark vision with a range of 30 feet. And as a bonus action, I can move the eye up to 30 feet in any direction. A solid barrier blocks the eye's movement, but the eye can pass through an opening as small as 1 inch in diameter. Do you think it would be worth using? And going
Like
about 10
outside of
feet.
us?
Well, no, going about 10 feet up in the air.
Well, I guess it's gonna get shot down like a drone.
You're trying to like see above the maze to see the way through.
Yeah.
See you're on the corner.
It didn't let me through.
Yeah.
See you're on the corner, maybe that'd be more useful, and they might allow that. That's my 2 cents.
I would say,
They're not gonna let you.
Well,
yeah.
I can already see anything that's invisible. So I could like peek my head around corners to see if there's anything invisible before we turn.
I'm not worried about invisible stuff. I'm just worried about what is going to be there. And honestly, I'm not even so much worried about that.
So you're worried about the invisible stuff too? Or
I'm not worried that there's going to be a lot of invisible stuff here. Personally, I mean, if they're playing the game and they want us to play kind of by the rules, that's my take on it. Want to use an eye to go around the next bend, we might allow that. If you want to go up over the maze and try and see the whole maze and after we need to go, that our amazing star is recommended for that.
okay.
But you will.
Well, they allowed my invisibility, but I guess going up above the maze, they might shoot it down. Well, it says invulnerable eye. But
Well, they might shoot you until you lose concentration.
that is true. It is a concentration spell.
It's technically it's like fog, really fog above this whole thing anyway. Fog from me, I'm guessing. I mean, do what you want. I'm meaning metagame.
Yeah, or if you want to send the eye around the corners and we follow the eye. Are you able to walk while you do that?
Can I roll some kind of perception check to see if somebody has walked a certain way, if the path looks like it's been tread or anything like that?
That would probably be better than me pulling out an eye.
Absolutely. I will say, for the eye situation, I think it is pretty safe to say that your character could reasonably assume that there probably will be some sort of barrier at the top, like Blazing Star experience. But if you want to try, you can. So keep that in mind. I'll never say no, But I think
I'll hold off on that and use it as if we run into too many things that.
Corrections.
Awesome. Okay. So roll me a perception check, please.
Okay. That is a 22.
Okay. As you all go to the left, you sort of push your way through to the front and peer around the left corner. And it's this sort of long corridor. And you see at the end of it, you see an archway. Dark, like you're too far away right now. You're probably like 50 feet away down this corridor. There's something weird with the actual doorway itself. It doesn't look like you can just walk through it, but it also doesn't look solid. Not sure what that is. And with a 22, you see that there's possibly some words over top of the archway. Again, you're really far though. So unless you have some sort of special like 24 vision or something feet, it's probably a little hard to make out. Sorry?
120.
Of 20/20 vision? I can't believe that's a feat. Okay.
120. The dark vision, you can see 120 feet.
Perfectly, clearly? I don't know.
That's dependent on you.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. I'm a cat. Can cats see that far?
I think here's the thing. You can see that far.
Over there.
But
I'm gonna get my broomstick and I'll fly over there at a 5 feet height and fly right up to it.
all right, awesome.
You
When
have a broomstick?
Yeah.
Bitch.
I know.
when you get to the archway, you notice that it's it looks like liquid glass or like mercury almost, that's kind of like waving in the doorway. And the inscription on top says, touch and speak your memory.
And I don't even probably realize or that.
I'm so sorry. I didn't really hear what you said. You kind of cut in and out there.
Lost you there, yeah.
Oh, sorry. Is this any better or worse? Maybe using.
You're still cutting in and out.
How about now? Is this any better?
Oh,
Actually, yeah. That is a lot.
Using my laptop? Oh, no. I'm gonna reboot. It'll reset my settings. I'll be right back.
Okay. Would anyone else like to approach or?
Yeah. I mean, Star is not letting anybody get very far in front because he's stupid. So he will, if somebody is moving towards something, he's in there like a dirty shirt.
How tall is
So he will have. What's that? 6'6".
Call it.
I'm sorry.
6'8".
Sorry, what was that?
I put 6'8" for my character.
Ah, there you go. So you're slightly taller.
I would say.
I was like looking up, watching him. So.
Yeah, no, you're looking down, watching.
The space, I would say you could comfortably fit like shoulder to shoulder, 4 of you in front and then 4 of you in back. So if you all wanted to be there, but the 2 of you, Blazing Star, and Thistle. Okay. All right. So Blazing Star, you see the same thing. You see the words, touch and speak your memory.
So he's gonna reach out and touch it and say, my mother cooking dinner.
Okay. As you touch the mirror, I need you to roll me a d10.
Where's my dice gone? What's the command in? Roll?
Oh, in roll 20? Oh, there you go.
Yeah. No, that didn't do it.
Oh.
Slash.
I don't know. I never used roll 20 to roll.
There we go. Slash roll.
Okay.
2.
Awesome. Okay, so as you touch the mirror, it's sort of or liquid mirror. It's sort of the rippling and the waving sort of solidifies and actually creates a full mirror in front of you, solid. You see yourself in the reflection. You see your newest traveling companions all sort of huddled behind you, like, what's happening? And then you see, you hear in your head these sort of like echoey, ethereal words. You watch yourself lie. Who do you protect or betray? And Blazing Star, if I can get you to describe a memory that it's up to you if you want to verbally narrate as a character, but what happens is in front of you watch the mirror change, and it shows you a memory from your past of when you were lying to either protect or betray someone. And everyone behind you will be able to see it, but it's up to you if you want to say anything about it. So if you can describe what the other traveling companions are seeing in this mirror.
So, in the mirror, they're seeing basically it's a small town, you know, in the background, and you're seeing Blazing Star, younger, probably about 10 years younger, and he's talking to a squirrel folk person who's less than half his size. And he's saying that I understand why you want to leave. And I'll be here and keep an eye on things and for us with the stuff. And I think that this is the best thing for you, which is a blatant lie. He does not want his friend to leave, but he's being supportive.
All right. And just as you see that moment unfold in the mirror, the image fades away. Blazing Star, I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw for me.
Oh, sure. I'm not good at those. 3. That +1 really helped.
A 3. Excellent. So as Blazing Star, as you watch this, do you tell anyone aloud what's happening? Or you're just sort of taking it in?
I'm just taking it in because it's not a memory that I particularly wanted to remember.
Mm-hmm. So
Not least of which is I did not stick around to make sure things were okay.
As you sort of relive that experience through watching it through the mirror, and you're sort of, taking in these emotions that you're probably feeling, seeing it play out in front of you, it becomes a little overwhelming to you. And it's almost like something pricks into your mind. Almost like an ice pick headache. If you've ever had one, they're horrible. It's like instant and just like one. You take 10 points of psychic damage, and you see this amulet sort of clasp around your wrist. But also, you see the mirror just disappear, and it is now an open archway.
So, you walk through.
All right, Blazing Star, without saying anything, anyone walks through and
It opens.
Continues forward.
We see him wince at all. We see
your
the
friend.
thing
I
on
thought it was
his
going
hand.
to be something bad.
Oh yeah, you see everything. You see the memory. You see the clamp or amulet, we'll call it, around his wrist. You probably see him flinch from the pain of whatever just happened. But he just walks through.
Star, what's with the new jewelry? Look kind of painful.
It showed me a memory that I didn't want to see very much, but it's a minor pain to move forward. I've had worse.
Okay. Let's see.
All right, do you all walk through the archway after him, or do we let Star go up ahead?
I'm following right along.
I'd cautiously follow along, just like looking at it as I go through.
I'll follow.
Yep. Definitely staying close with everybody.
I would follow, but I would be towards the back.
So when the first person after Star goes, do they just walk through?
Yep. It's just a door. My dream is a DM to just say that. It's just a door. It's just a door now.
Whoa. Now let's go ahead and let's do some checks. I got a bunch of different tools we can use on the door.
Alright. You can catch up with us later. After
Yeah.
we all
It's never just a door.
It never is. Except this time. So you walk through the door. You walk through the door now. And as you walk through, it does, as the last of you walk through the door, it does sort of seal behind you, and seal in terms of it looks like that floating liquid mercury. But you can't see your way back through.
One-way mirror.
So I'm assuming we continue forward, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So as you make your way through, it does twist and turn at this point, but there's no choices to be made. You're just sort of following the path. So you're going left and right. You finally come to another archway. Looks exactly the same exact words.
I'll go
Wanna
ahead.
go again?
Yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors. I'm just kidding.
I'll go ahead this time and touch it.
All right. So as Etiana reaches forward and you touch the mercury mirror, the same thing happens. It almost ripples from your finger, and the mirror becomes solid. I need you to roll a d10.
That is a 5.
Alrighty. You hear in your head a ethereal voice say, "Your greatest failure." And I need you to describe what your character feels or perceives as their greatest failure to this date, how it would play out in the mirror. And again, it's your choice if you'd like to verbally describe it or, in character, or if you just let the other people watch what's unfolding in front of you.
Okay. So you're going to see Svetlana surrounded by her former party members, and you're going to see them all going down to a force that she cannot control. And she is trying to save her party members, but she can't. There's too many people. She doesn't have any more spell slots. There's nothing she can do. And her last party member manages to get rid of the evil, the big bad evil guy that we are facing. But they are lost, and she couldn't help them. She's the only one who survived, but everybody else perished, and she couldn't save them.
And what is your character sort of like emotional disposition at the end of this? We'll call it memory playing out. In the memory.
Oh, in the memory, she's horrified. She's distraught beyond all measure. She was this positive person who thought this adventure was going to be like all the stories, and they were all going to come out just fine, and now she is the only one left, and it did not come out fine at all.
All right, so as the mirror sort of releases the memory, I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Saving throw. That is a 4.
All right. In the same weird way that you saw Blazing Star wince, you now feel a sharp ice pick feeling in your head, and you'll take 10 points of psychic damage. And the same thing will happen to you. You will also have a sudden amulet shackle and snap around your wrist. But the good news is the mirror disappears, and it becomes an archway that is just a door.
Now, I have resistance to psychic damage. How does that work?
So you take half, so five points then.
Okay.
Do you choose to walk through? Do you choose to say anything? What do you do?
I do walk through. I'm definitely not making eye contact with any of my party members, though.
I want another TPK of your party, huh?
Yeah, not me, but Ulet definitely has no social tact. It'll be like, wow, that was way worse than just chit-chatting with your friends.
Curious about the amulet. Another one.
Since Ulet mentioned it, she's just gonna say, sadly, they're in the better place now. They're in the place where stories never end.
I love that there's absolutely zero trust issues in this group. Like, you just watched her whole group get, like, massacred and her survive, and you're just like, yeah, okay, let's move on.
Hey,
Our table would be like, who are you? I don't trust you. Oh, it's already so loving and teamwork. I love it. Okay.
We're all level 12. We've probably gone through some.
Yeah. I was just imagining, like, if that happened, Beck would be yelling at me so hard, and she would, like, her character would be so aggressive and, like, try and stab me immediately or something. Anyways.
Would I be able to do an Arcana check to see what is damaging them?
Yeah. Sure. Let's do that.
That's what I want to know. That's what I was asking about the bracelet thing.
A 23?
Well, you determine that you sort of run your hand around the archway, and you determine that there is some sort of magic. With the 23, you would likely conclude that when you touch the mirror, you create some sort of psychic link. It's the way that it's able to show a memory. You can deduce that it is a true memory, not a false one. And I would say you could probably conclude the mirror is probably the thing causing the pain. Exactly why? Not 100% sure, but it's a result of the process.
Okay, so she doesn't know why, but she knows what.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that this is a psychic, like this is definitely looking to be psychic. I'm gonna say, if we come across another one of these doors, don't touch it, and give me a sec.
Are you thinking maybe dispel magic would work?
I'm gonna cast Intellect Fortress on the next person, which will give them advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws, and then also give them resistance to psychic damage. And so it'll be like, go ahead and touch it, but let's see if it works.
All right. What's that, Dano? Tell more.
We haven't walked through. We're waiting.
Yeah, it's the door, and I'm just gonna walk through.
Yeah. Star's gonna walk up beside Svetlana and go and take a look at his amulet and take a look at hers and see whether they look the same.
Without even a challenge roll, they look exactly the same.
And
gold.
Identify.
Ooh. Okay. What does that do again? Like, what do you learn about the item?
Okay, so you choose one object that you must touch throughout the casting of the spell.
Mm-hmm.
If it is a magic item or some other magic-imbued object, you learn its properties and how to use them. And you learn whether any spells are affecting the item and what they are. If the item was created by a spell, you learn which spell created it.
Okay. So you determine as you cast your identify spell, you see this sort of glowing magic around this amulet. You determine that this amulet is there is a spell, and it is now bonded to the wearer. and you feel it's got bad juju to it. You're not familiar with the name of the spell itself. You've never heard of this spell, but you can determine that it would be very similar to, it would affect the wearer in a way that would make them have trouble doing things. Mechanically speaking, it's going to give them disadvantage. And also mechanically, because you learned the spell itself, the amulet for the next hour will give the wearer disadvantage on their attack rolls. Oh my god, the baby brain. Ability checks. It was like the roll you make when you want to do something. I'm like, oh my god. Ability checks and saving throws. So attack, ability, and saving throws, mechanically.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn to Blazing Star and say, my friend, be very careful. These amulets, they are going to affect us for the next hour. We will not be able to perform as we usually would.
I should mention, I should have said not for the next hour, for an hour. And it seems the spell hasn't been triggered yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just to specify. Because you do learn the whole spell, basically, right? With Identify. Well, whatever, you know it now, so. Okay.
So, Star's going to look at his amulet and go, can we take it off?
Are you going to try?
Yep.
I know, I love it. All right. How are you attempting to remove the amulet?
If it's a sealed, if it's an amulet that's all the way around.
Yes.
Like, with no, there's no seam in it. There's no point. It's like, oh, this is annoying. I don't want to hit it with my axe. That would probably be a bad thing. If I miss. I don't miss, but still. I wonder how we can get it off.
So not attempting to...
Not attempting it.
Okay.
I don't have anything that's worth trying to attempt it with.
Okay. Fair enough. So does the party choose to move forward down the maze, or are we sort of brainstorming about the amulets?
I'm going right for right spot.
I'm so sorry, Paris, but I could barely hear what you said.
I'm going right through.
Okay.
We do a test. Is this audio any better?
Yes, it's so much. It is a lot better.
Can you change your audio in Discord?
Yeah,
Like change the mic setting in Discord?
Settings and 5 different devices that are the same thing, so I'll play around.
All right, so
Amazing.
Thistle zooms through on his broom, past Blazing Star, almost knocking you over, and down the way. Do the rest of you follow?
Yeah.
you try and clothesline him.
For clothesline.
Yeah. Would you like to? Okay.
No, he doesn't do that. That was just the player being silly.
Okay.
Intrusive thoughts.
Yeah.
As we're moving, I'd ask Yana, if the magic you saw on your amulet, would you consider it a curse?
Would I know if it is a curse?
thinking mechanically. I mean, it's definitely bad juju, you know. So isn't a curse like more worse than a spell mechanically in D&D? Like a curse is like you need like somebody to heal you to get rid of it, right?
Yeah.
I think
So you're looking in terms of paladin stuff.
Dave's behind me.
Cursed magic item. Curse. Yeah, so
Yeah.
Curse.
I think
Cursed magic item. So it depends if it's a cursed magic item or not.
yeah, I think
Also, before you guys touch the mirror, let me cast guidance on you too.
Just play around. Is this any better?
that's better. Yeah.
Much better.
Not better?
That's good.
Okay, thank you.
You want me to wait? Fine.
Yeah, just long enough. We're gonna give you a little boost. Oh wait, you already
Okay.
have one.
Oh yeah, sorry. Hold on. I lost track of where we are. So hold on. First things first. So the amulet, I'm going to say it's not a cursed item because I think that, and I don't know. I tried to Google it quickly and I'm just going to make the ruling that right now like if it was cursed, it would require like I forget what the spell is that the cleric has or whatever to like remove it, and that's not the case. It's sort of like after the hour it will be done. It's like not permanent, so it's only for an hour. So whatever that means to you, it doesn't do good things though. So
It's not a curse specifically.
right. So are we all walking forward now? Is that what's happening?
That was as we were moving on. I was asking.
Okay. So as you
Walking and talking.
as you walk and talk, and Thistle brooms and talks, you end up in front of a third mirror. Looks exactly the same inscription. You do see a lot of heavier mist beyond that mirror.
We want
Now,
to
when I-
try one of us who's already got a problem again, or do someone else want to take this on to themselves?
I don't think we should have somebody taking on maybe a second bad thing.
Well, we don't even know if it will do anything. May not do anything.
Yeah.
Do you want to risk that chance though?
That's up to
There's
them.
only
There's only two
10 points
choices.
of damage on the failed saving throw. I mean, mechanically.
Now, when I touched it, was it It was a physical substance, wasn't it? It was like a physical mirror that I touched.
Yeah, it sort of felt like liquid until it turned to a solid mirror when you removed your hands. And then when the memory played out, the mirror sort of dissipated into an archway.
The star's going to step aside, going, "You guys wanted to look at it? Look."
So what does this mirror say around the top?
Same thing. Touch and speak your memory.
Oh, I'll do that one.
Before you
Smack
do that,
myself on the forehead and cast Intellect Fortress on myself, and then you're gonna guidance me, right?
I'm gonna touch an antenna and cast guidance.
Just out of curiosity, Bali, what does your intellect fortress spell look like?
I would say, yeah, she goes ahead and uses one of her little bug feetsies and just kind of smacks herself right on the forehead, and you just see choo 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 choo, and almost like a little glass crown just pops up.
Nice.
It's just kind of resting there now.
I love it.
To push the hat up.
A little bit.
Is the hat sitting on top of it? Cool.
It's a hat on a hat now. Some people may think that that's gilding the lily, but it's not. It's really cool.
Okay. Okay. And you also have guidance on you. Excellent.
Can I also cast resistance, which gives you a D4 to a saving throw?
Nice.
For yourself,
Yes.
for the next person that goes through.
Well, resistance and guidance are both cantrips, right? So you guys can do this every time.
Yep.
Oh,
Cantrip.
oh.
All right. Okay, let's do this. And I whap it.
Okay. As you whap the mirror or the liquid glass, it becomes solid. And as it's becoming solid, I need you to roll a d10. And this is no ability or anything. It's just a roll table for me. So.
Yeah. A 9.
All right. You hear this voice, ethereal voice inside of your head say, coward. And you immediately start to see a memory play out on the mirror in front of you of the time that you're not so proud of when you were a coward.
I will kind of take a step back in horror as I see the flea circus. It's just a normal sized circus, but they are surrounded by these massive giants watching. So to us, they are huge, and I feel so small. And it's a classic rodeo scene where everybody is sipping espresso and eating pizza the way that cowboys and cowgirls do in the Wild West. And we're sitting there with our cups of espresso at the Cowboy Cafe, pretending over and over like little machines to do cowboy stuff the way cowboys do. And a child goes and throws something, and it lands on the person across the table from me. One of my thousands of family members has just been crushed in front of me. And rather than react or run or do anything, knowing full well that I will be next if I flee, I just continue the mechanical motions as if there is someone in front of me, click-clacking and pretending to speak with them, when really it's just a pile of garbage.
Right. And as your memory comes to its fade, I need a wisdom saving throw. Which somebody's spell does something to help you with that, right? I think resistance?
Yeah.
Or, okay, yeah, okay.
Resistance
I
is
get
easy.
advantage and then also D4 and a D4, which, yeah, let me go ahead and get those out. All of the dice. All right, 2 2s for the D4s. And a 19 and a 20 for the dice.
Amazing.
All right, so 24. Plus 2. 26.
It's a natural 22, right?
Yeah, the natural 20. And then I got 2 2s, and then my wisdom save itself is a 2 as well.
All right, nat 20.
Curse is lifted.
Boo, 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 boo. Nat 20. Woo! Where's my
Lots of twos in there.
where's my recorder? Yeah, what the heck? Okay.
They've hit it.
Yeah, oh, it's right here. Hold on.
Just to show off the... I got the 19 on my nice little sparkly dice.
Stop it.
Can I tell you all?
Stop.
The best part is when I blew on this, it peaked the mic so it didn't pick it up, but Dave is behind me and he heard it and he was like, stop! It is perfect. Okay, well, with the nat 20, bringing it to a 24 or 26, whatever, either it's a pass.
I just realized I mathed wrong again.
Okay, 26. You, even though watching this memory play out is a horrible feeling, it creates like a sinking feeling in your stomach because it's not something that you're proud of. But you know that it's the best that you could have done in that situation. And you recognize you're only a flea, and fleas be fleeing. Not running away, but, like, I just didn't know how to say, like, human nature. Like, it's just flea nature. Yeah. And you sort of give yourself a little grace watching that playback. And the mirror fades away. And an entryway opens. You do see...
I will kind of look up a little bit, and I'll kind of speak to above the mist, where I know the exact same thing is happening to us right now. And be like, I hope you liked that show. You guys are doing the exact same thing.
You hear like a muted off in the distance.
No one's died yet.
And as the doorway opens, you do see beyond the doorway, probably about 30 feet ahead of you, this almost like a pedestal, and on the pedestal in the center of this rounded clearing is this red gem, probably about the size of the palm of your hand, and it's sort of just floating, rotating on top of the pedestal.
We hit the last mirror. Who wants to touch a gem this time after what's been happening with the mirrors?
I want to touch the gem. Do you guys mind if I touch the gem?
So
Can I
we're
do
still
some kind of an Arcana check to see, like, if it's kind of enchanted or going to have a magical effect?
Yeah, that's way smarter than touching it.
Meanwhile, Star gives Svetlana a little nudge, going, "Maybe we should have let her do it the first 2 times."
Sorry, go ahead.
So, I'm just trying to like remember how to read this the character sheet. I have advantage on. No, I don't.
I'm gonna pat her on the shoulder and give her guidance.
Okay. And that is.
It's a D4.
D4.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I add the number on the Arcana. Do I also add proficiency bonus, or is that already added into the number on roll?
It's already added when you roll.
It's already added. Okay.
Yeah.
So that is a 10.
A 10 with the
Are you
with the
rolling
4
a physical dice?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, then add that number.
Yeah, and then add the proficiency.
So I add the proficiency for Arcana, but then do I also add the proficiency bonus at the top of the page? Or is that?
Oh, if you look, are you in D&D Beyond?
I'm on D&D Beyond, yeah.
Okay, so whatever your Arcana says, the bonus, just add that plus add your guidance.
That's all you need to do is just that number
Yeah.
plus if you're using guidance plus that.
Okay, so 10.
10. That seems very low. What did you roll? What was your
I rolled
your
a
die?
2.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
And what's your modifier was?
I have a +6 Arcana, and then I rolled a 2 on the D4.
There you go.
as well.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. So with a 10, you approach the gem and you do not touch it, but you use your eyes to sort of take a gander, and you notice that it is cut beautifully. You notice that since it is floating, probably has some magical properties to it. And you notice that it is very pretty. It's hard to tell if there's
Also
like.
do an Arcana check.
Sure.
I've got a.
Now that I see that she's actually taking a moment to examine it, a little embarrassed at just immediately wanting to touch it, she's gonna be like, "Yeah, it's a 27."
27. Damn, I was gonna ask if powers want to help and give you advantage, but okay. With that, you definitely can tell that the gem is imbued with some sort of spell. Probably two. One to keep it floating, and the other is to protect it.
Okay. She's gonna just kind of look around and says, "It looks like there's something on there that I'm sure you saw that keeps it floating in the air, but then it also has some kind of protective on there. Anybody have a way to
And so-
get around that?"
Is it
It's to protect
circling the pedestal, or is it floating like over top of the pedestal?
It's floating, sort of like if this was the pedestal, it's like just rotating
so it
on
is
it.
what's on the pedestal.
You see a wispy hand appear in the air and float over to it and grab it.
Are you casting Mage Hand? Let me just look up. Let me just look up the spell itself here. Manipulate an object, store, retrieve an item, pour the contents out. Okay. So as you cast your Mage Hand, you do sweep the gem off the pedestal, and we'll say that it is now floating in your Mage Hand.
Okay. I mean, I haven't looked at it, but I'd like to bring the mage hand closer to me so I can get a closer look at it without touching it for a sec yet.
Sure.
Requires enough. Probably not going to find anything more than you've ever phoned out.
So you move your Mage Hand closer to you, and you do see the gem floating there. It's still spinning on your Mage Hand, almost like you just sort of replaced the pedestal with your Mage Hand, and it's floating there, chilling. You determine the same things. We'll say it seems you correlates with what everyone's been saying, that there's probably some protection spell on it.
Is there any kind of writing or ruins or anything on the pedestal?
Nope.
I have a pouch. I might open it and have it. Pouch. You can touch it anytime you want. Potentially, it was
You got a pouch, so just like a regular pouch,
regular one.
and you're just gonna take the gem and put it in there.
For the moment, yeah, I'm going to see if it happens.
All right. Well, so you all watch as Thistle Thistle takes their mage hand, and the gem sort of floats up and plops down into his bag. And the second that happens, everything around you dissolves and snaps back to the Colosseum. You see these ethereal sort of beings start running out from the archways at the bottom. Your feet are now in sand again. You hear the raging of the gods above, all cheering. There's you hear bow, 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 like confetti, fireworks. Everyone's freaking out, and these ethereal beings come running directly towards Thistle, and pick Thistle up. Like almost like the Greeks do at Greeks' weddings, but they're just tossing Thistle up and down in the air, and the rest of you are sort of just standing there. And as you're taking,
I think you won this one.
As
I don't know, I'm being jostled around quite a bit here.
Yeah, Stir meanwhile has drawn his great axe. Is going, you okay? You want me to stop them?
Yeah, someone just goosed me while I came down, but other than that, I think I'm okay.
Opa!
Put our friend down.
I'm just gonna go triumphantly like, yes, we did it, guys. Like,
We did it. We won.
I mean,
awesome. So they eventually put you down, and you see your mentor, you think, or whoever they are, appear and walk towards you. The crowd sort of like simmers down a bit, and your mentor sort of you see some sort of spell being cast, and his voice booms out to the crowd. Congratulations to the Thistle competitor. Congratulations for winning the first round. Excellent job. The rest of you will be punished effectively. And immediately the rest of you all receive the same sort of bracelets that you saw Blazing Star have. And Atiana.
Should have touched it.
I know. And you hear all the cheering from the crowd around. Everyone's super excited. You feel the weight of these amulets. They feel pretty heavy. And he then sort of holds a hand up under your chin, Thistle, and he says, anything you'd like to say to the crowd?
I told you not to bet against the gnome. So, there you have it. Better not do anything to these guys, though. I've become fond of them.
You immediately hear like 50% of boos and 50% of cheering from the audience. You see your mentor then bring his hand up elegantly again and snap his fingers. And you end up back in that white room. You still have the amulets on, everyone except for our friend Thistle here. And
We have one or two.
you both only have one. Again, you already had one, so, and they're, well, now we all know that they're a duration effect, basically, so, so everything is quiet. Back in the room that is all white with your chairs, the mentor sort of motions. Congratulations. Have a seat.
I'll sit.
This time Star will sit down.
Right? I have good news. And good news, actually.
I think the good news first.
Your last trial is upon you. We're doing one more trial. And this trial is to fight. And he sort of leans forward. And you see his eyes again, the golden eyes sort of glowing like these embers that sort of like sink heavy into your soul. He says, "You call yourself friends, maybe? Allies? Perhaps, maybe something more. But I wonder, how deep does that loyalty run when freedom stands within reach, but only for one? Fight each other until only one remains standing. That victor will be granted freedom and riches. They alone shall return home, their lives restored and their purpose renewed. Those that fall in battle will be renewed here, forever stuck in a loop, assisting. Again, the concession job is still available."
Silk blue slushes.
That's boring. One winner, that's boring.
And this is what a successful story looks like to you. One winner goes home, the rest stay here to what? To sweep your arena and bring you food.
Yes.
Feels
Wouldn't
like a
that
great
be Wouldn't that be a great story for you? What if you choose not to? If you refuse the challenge? What becomes of your gran? How do you have a story to bring home if you are dead and there is no one to tell it?
My grandmother is never going to wake up. I could not find a cure. And she's all I care about. So who cares about going home?
I would have thought you'd want to try and find a cure. Maybe there's one, but you won't find it here, that is for sure.
At this point, I don't care. She's pretty much gone. I don't care.
So you are saying you can give us nothing more than riches, and the rest of us stay here. You cannot help her grandmother. You cannot help these people. And that is a great story to you.
To me, it is great. We seek to know what happens to loyalty when freedom stands within reach.
Question. I'm still sitting on my dog. Am I behind? Was it Hermes?
Hermes, yeah.
Hermes. Am I behind him?
So you chose not to sit in the chairs?
Yeah.
Then I would say you'd be wherever you'd want to be. So if you want to be placed behind him, that's cool.
Because while he's talking, I personally would like to get out my little Gatling gun.
Okay.
And pull out the heavy crossbow. And so when you were saying we'd like to see what happens when lesser beings, I'd kind of like to see what happens when a god bleeds, and I'd like to open fire.
Okay, you say that before you fire too?
Yeah, you gotta announce your moves.
You beat me to it. I was gonna throw a hand axe at him.
All right, just 1 second here. Okay. So without even you say your amazing catchphrase, and Hermes turns around to face you before you even get the bolt to fire off. And he sort of just points up, like, sort of motions up, and he says, "Violence in here will not be tolerated. It's the same as the dome protecting the people outside of it. And besides, you seem upset with me, but if you are not the one to return, what will happen to your brothers and sisters that are trapped at the flea circus at home? Who will save them if not you?"
I do still have the gun in hand, and I'll hesitate. That would make me hesitate.
I mean, it would be more interesting for us to fight a god than to fight each other. It says that loud.
Oh, okay. Well,
It is a much better story.
know this. If you refuse, the gods shall claim their entertainment another way. I'll give you a moment to think. And he disappears. And you're left alone in the white room. I am going to go pee. And we're going to take a 10-minute break. Feel free to use this time to also discuss the choice that you have. The choice that you have is you either fight each other till one remains, or something happens. It's up to you. I'm going to go pee. Have fun.
I guess something happens.
That sounds like a great idea. I'll be right back too. I'll keep the ears on so you can talk, but I won't be.
Fun as I think a battle royale would be, it seems like only one of us would win, so there'd be 7 of us who are disappointed. And now if we had teams, I might consider that, but otherwise...
I think
am
the thing
all
that's been
up
running through
for
my head.
PvP.
You're what?
I said, personally, I am all up for PvP if that's the way you guys want to go, and all fight each other, but also I can't help but feel like she probably has a boss fight, in which case we can all fight together.
Metagame, that's what I'm thinking. You guys refuse to fight? Well, here's some guys who are gonna F you up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Player
When she
wise,
did that,
I don't care. Yeah, PvP is fine. Story wise, as in Svetlana, she is not going to kill anybody. After what happened to her party, there's not a chance she's leaving these people here.
that's true. That's too rough. Going against a pacifist and be like, I won't fight you. Like, oh, come on. Now I'm the bad guy.
Sorry, I have to tell you now, but at least it'd be
Alright.
quick.
I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick. So I'm up for either. Like, no hurt feelings IRL.
Yeah.
And then my thought is that it will be like, gladiators versus lions style of other entertainment, which could also be really fun. So I'll be right back.
I'm thinking gladiators versus Godzilla. It's more
I
likely.
have thoughts too, but I also need to step out for a moment.
Oh, maybe you'll throw a Tarrasque at him. It's-
I mean, at the end of the day, I'm good with either approach. Only 1 out of 8 can win under the first ones. There's a better chance that more than 1 out of 8 can win the other way if we succeed.
Or 0 out of 8. I mean, that would be fine too.
Yeah.
I'm more for sticking together.
Yep.
I just don't like it.
Yeah, I don't think any of us are thrilled with being manipulated.
as Rayna's online and is listening to us going, yes, my manipulation is working.
Although it would be fun. It would be a little bit of a twist to just like all of a sudden just beat the shit out of some random person who's standing next to you and just eyes like the group.
Either way, it's manipulation.
I gotta admit, I thought about that.
So, any last minute thoughts? Oh, we're waiting for B-Town to return.
I could I've got in my past, I've been able to foretell certain. I also have some medical ability in that. I was considering using one of my divination spells to determine course of action. It's fight or refuse to fight, and figuring out what it depends on which spell I use, which will be the outcome of either one of them.
Are you talking about a wheel and woe
Fight,
kind of
I'm
thing?
assuming it. Pardon?
Are you talking about something where it shows wheel or woe, or would it be your god saying?
Well, that's one. There's also there are other. That,
You're the only one that doesn't have a bracelet on you, too.
Oh, yeah.
also got Divinity, which is a 4th level spell.
All right, it looks like we're all back.
That's a ritual.
So, in the interest of time, we're just going to jump right back into it. We'll probably run a little bit over with either choice that you make. So if anyone needs to like duck out or anything like that, just like no worries. I get it, but it's just a little bit over. So okay. So have you all made a decision?
I'm just thinking to break stuff. So.
I ask folks if they want to wait.
Mixed reviews.
Meg, were you going to say something?
I was going to say, to kind of directed towards. Sorry, I'm looking up names. Virelia and Ulef, but also sort of directed towards everybody else. If the gods can't save your grandmother, if there's no cure here, if the gods can't save your family in the circus, are they really that powerful here? That's my thinking. Are they actually gods? I question their power.
Yeah.
So that's my thinking.
Yeah, I'll kind of put the crossbow away and be like, yeah, let's face whatever they got for us.
And according to the arches that we pass through, they already think we are a liar, a failure, and a coward. Those are the memories they ask us to share. That is the story they tell of us.
Let's see how much of a coward they are.
Oh, I love it.
Fight some gods instead of like fighting a few of ourselves. Right?
I love it. In the most epic in the most epic tagline of catchphrases ever delivered in a one-shot. Let's see what the gods can do. Suddenly
Lightning bolt.
You all die. I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say I've never been in a TPK yet, so that would be a good first.
Oh my god.
And if we die,
close.
we die.
What a sad and dissatisfactory ending to a one shot. All right.
Everyone dies.
Listen, we already beat one of your challenges. We're not going to beat the hell out of each other for your friggin' entertainment, okay?
Oh my
Bring
god.
on what you got.
I love it as Sissel yells into the abyss of the white room because Hermes is gone. Just generally up at the crowd that he knows is in the most Superman epic throwback catchphrase. You see the walls of the white room dissipate, and I'm clicking roll 20. Here we go. And you see again, you are back in this Colosseum. And all the gods are cheering. Some seem excited, some seem confused and worried, and you see Hermes standing there in front of you, your mentor through this thing. And he looks at you and he says, "So, you've made the choice. Well, this is a twist, isn't it?" And you just see these wings sprout out from his back. They're just golden. Honestly, if he wasn't terrifying, he'd be beautiful, and it's happening at the same time. And you see him sort of levitate off the ground, and he says, "If you won't fight each other," and his voice echoes through the Colosseum, "then you will fight me!" And you hear everyone cheer. Wow, wow. Oh man, that's hard on my throat. And I need you all.
He's gonna have to roll initiative right now because he's about to get something coming his way.
I'm just gonna say, I need you all to roll initiative.
There's supposed to be something on the roll.
Yes, B-Town. There is supposed to be something, and I will do that. There we go.
I didn't know if it was mine because it gives me a warning.
No, it's me.
There we go.
Your video avatar.
Lola's joining the god.
All right. Sorry. So for my sanity, Powers, what's your initiative?
13.
Oops. Yeah, I better roll initiative.
Okay, and Bali?
15. And I was writing it down for if we have any kind of rolls. I figure I write it down to roll 20 if you can see in the chat. So that way you can see it in writing at your Desha.
Okay.
That just...
Steve?
Okay, I'm changing a real dice, but I rolled it in the chat, so it's 9.
Okay.
That's with advantage.
That's really shitty.
Yeah, yes, I'm just pulling out the real dice now because Roll20's D&D Beyond's decided that it hates me.
Dano? 4? Oh boy. Vitaria?
8.
8.
Okay, Roll20 hates you even more than it hates me.
Sicily?
You're all really bad.
21.
Oh, nice. There we go. Creative?
14.
14. And B-Town? Sorry, what'd you say? The first number?
14.
Oh, Creative, what's your dex?
My dex is +2.
+2. Alright. And...
Our pacifist is going first. I like this.
Yeah, so we've got
Our barbarian's going almost at the end.
Sicily, and then Bali. And then, I'm sorry, Creative, what'd you say your dex was?
+2.
+2, okay. So then B-Town, then Creative, 14, and then Powers, and then me, and then Vitaria, and then Dano. And Dano. Okay. Great. All right, and one more thing before everything starts. Everyone who is wearing a bracelet, at the very top, you notice that it's almost like they feel a little tighter, and you hear this shwing, and they start to glow. You would assume they're activated. All right, so you've got your mentor floating above you. Is everyone good with their tokens? Like they can move them and stuff? Okay. I'm gonna say is more here. Whatever. Sicily, you are up. Bali, you are on deck.
Okay, so I am going to cast Moonbeam. I am going to cast Moonbeam at 3rd level.
All right.
4th level.
Okay.
Moonbeam at 4th level, and it is a con save of 16. A silvery beam of pale light shines down. I am going to cast it, of course, on our enemy here.
Alrighty. We're rolling. Con, you said?
Yes.
It's a 22.
Okay. So he takes half as much damage of 2d10. So we're gonna cast that. And then he is gonna take half of 18, so 9 damage.
Alright.
That is radiant damage.
Alright. You notice that with the radiant damage, it should have hurt a lot more.
Yeah.
But he kind of just shrugs it off a little bit.
I was afraid of that, but okay. That was my action. I am going to move.
All right.
I'm gonna move to right over here.
Okay.
And as my bonus action, I am going to assume my starry form.
Ooh, okay.
And that is a trait. Let me make sure it's a bonus action. Yes, okay, I'm going to expend 1 use of my wild shape to take a starry form. I am going to activate the archer, and that is going to, let's see, and that's going to be my turn.
Okay. Awesome. Bali, you are up. B-Town, you are on deck.
All right, she's going to get out her crossbow and fire 2 shots at him.
All right.
$24 to hit.
That hits.
Yes. Okay, and the die got stuck. $17.
Is that damage or is that to
Oh, to hit for the second.
second one? That unfortunately does not hit.
Okay.
So as you release your crossbow, you see one arrow shoot straight through the air and nick him right in the shoulder, and the second one unfortunately just flies right past his ear and whizzes by off into the distance. What do we got for damage?
I rolled high. This is very weird. 15
Woo!
piercing damage.
15 piercing. Love it. See him wince a little bit.
Sorry, I missed what the miss was. What did you roll for the miss?
17.
Oh, okay.
Brutal.
So now we know we got a nice little range.
yeah.
The first one was a 24, right? Yeah, okay. Just
The first one was a firing
Somewhere in
shot.
there.
The second one was.
yeah.
All right, anything else on your turn, Bali?
Let's see. I'm going to ride my little doggy over here with my bonus action. That's right there.
All right. All right. B-Town, you're up. Actually, I'm gonna use a legendary action. You are gonna see her. Yes.
He doesn't take that damage until his turn. I'm sorry. The radiant damage, he doesn't take it until his turn if he's still in that space.
I see. Oh no, that's so sad. Because I'm about to move. Does a legendary action count as my action? I'm asking you guys. I'm the DM. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, just for fun, because I don't know the exact rules right now. Sorry, the music is
You
blaring.
make the rules.
Yeah, because I don't know the real rules, so whatever, hate me for it. I'll just say that because I'm using a legendary action, I'll count it as one of my turns. So I will take the damage now, the radiant damage, and my Hermes dude will move out of the space, and still hovering about, let's say, right here, 5-10 feet. Well, we'll call it 5 feet off the ground.
Do we need to interrupt the path?
Did you? Are you asking if there's anything you can do to interrupt? Is that what you just said?
Yeah. So this is just an instant. This isn't happening on his initiative.
No. Yeah, this is a legendary action. So this is not on his turn.
Yep.
But as far as I understand, like, reactions are still cool beans to go on legendary action. So, if you have that. Anyways, so you see him float over to you, and it's almost like he's pulsing, like as if, like the sun right before it releases a solar flare. And I need everyone except for, who's the purple hat token? Fleet. Bali. Everyone except for Bali. I couldn't see, it's so small on my screen. I just saw purple hat. Okay. To make a dex saving throw for me. And yes, so everyone except for Powers will have disadvantage on this.
Okay, so is this is a dex against an effect that I can see? So
it'll
'cause I
be.
get advantage on those, so I'm assuming it's a straight roll then.
Yeah, I'd say that. Yeah. Yeah, it's like a burst of light, fiery.
Oh shit!
What?
Oh, that's a nat 20.
Hey! Okay, but what is the actual number?
These are my dex save 20 plus 2, so 22.
Okay.
Rolled a 12.
Okay.
Would have been mine if I didn't have disadvantage.
I rolled a 1.
I'm at 18.
18.
It would have been an 11 if I'd had the disadvantage.
Okay. Everyone who's below a 20 will take 14 points of fire damage and 14 points of radiant damage. Anyone above a 20 will take half of that. So unless you're resistant or immune to those things, 14 for half, 28 for the full damage. Okay, B-Town, you're up.
So that way, a spear, so I can reach him, poking, right? But
Yeah, is your spear 10 feet?
it's got range 20.
Oh yeah, awesome.
So he's got 4 attacks because I action surge, so 4 attacks.
Damn. All right, let's go. Let's do this.
First one is 12. Second one is a 12. Third one is a 23.
That one hits.
And then the fourth one is a 19.
That one does not hit.
Okay.
All right.
Out of 4 smack.
Listen, you all chose to fight a god, okay? 11 damage. Awesome. Okay. Alrighty. Creative, it is your turn. Powers, you are on deck.
Question about Armor of Agathis. If I cast that now on myself, will I lose it if I wild shape later? Or does that remain?
Great question. You know what? To speed this up, high or low for your benefit.
Hi.
I rolled a 6, so you will lose it.
Okay, good to know. I am going to cast. I'm gonna cast Hold Person.
Okay.
No, at the normal level. Whichever level that is. Where is it? Oh, there it is. So it is you have to succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed.
All right. Here we go. Wow. I rolled a 2, so that's lucky. My wisdom is a +7. So that's 9.
That fails.
Nice.
The DC is 14.
Woo! Okay. So what does that do again to me?
You're paralyzed for the duration. At the end of each turn, the target can make another wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
And then on a success, the spell will end.
All right. I can't.
Life condition, I think, gives everybody advantage, doesn't it?
I think so. That's what I'm just double checking on that.
Paralysis does.
Yeah. So so I'm incapacitated. The creature, I'll fail my strength and dex saving throws automatically. Attack rolls now have advantage. Any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet. So that's pretty sweet.
Tee off on the gamut.
And because I'm considered incapacitated, I can't take actions or reactions. So, and until when? When is it that I roll again? beginning?
At the end of each of your turns.
The end. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Awesome. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I would like to move away but stay within range for the spell. So I have to be at least 60 feet, I think it is. Let me see.
Sure that covers
Yeah, I'm gonna just go behind this little like pillar here, I think.
Sure. Sounds good. Also, question, what does your hold person spell look like? I forgot to ask.
She's an Arctic druid, so it's probably some sort of like frost that kind of just encases him and just holds him steady. Probably specifically around the feet, but like kind of covering him entirely.
Awesome. So for Flare, we'll just say that, because he was hovering, we'll just say that your frost, as it curls up around his body, actually pulls him back down to the ground so that he is frozen on the ground now. Okay, Powers, you are up, and I am next.
Look up, and as I get on, actually I'm already on broomstick, and I say, "You're gonna make us destroy this guy? All right, fair enough." And I'm gonna fly over to here, grab my necklace, grab 3 beads off my necklace, be to right about here. So right here.
Alright.
Where can I? Yeah, right there. I don't know if I can draw there. Anyways, it's going to be 20 feet away from him and no one else. I'm going to throw 3 of the beads off my necklace of fireballs.
Holy shit, okay.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go.
3 fireball spells coming at him. And he fails the dex saving throw on all of them.
He does automatically because of Creative's hold person. So just roll that damage and describe this fiery pyromaniac spell. Jeez.
Yeah. I hope no one else is in range. That was my goal. Hopefully I accomplished it.
He's right in front of me.
Yeah. What is the radius on this?
It's 20 feet, so I was trying to do it. Well, I was trying to do it like right over here, but some people might be.
Some of you may die. That's a risk.
I mean, that would probably kill
you
me.
may die.
I think whoever that the bright yellow one is,
Go hit the cat.
Oop.
Whoever the cat is.
I think he hits me too.
That's 25.
That's 25.
Really 25, I think.
There you go. The bright yellow one. Who did that one?
Got his ace. Red
Yeah.
has burned
Yeah,
his
that's
ace.
like
Yeah, you'll be good there.
Yeah, whoever did the bright yellow one, do it there. Unless you you want to go back on being a team and just
to go back and
Yes, I want to fuck everyone.
yeah.
Oh God, and everyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have to choose one or the other, do we? We'll do both. Alright, I'm gonna roll some damage, I guess.
Yeah, let's do it.
Ooh. Allowing me to do that here. I can only do 6 of them. Let's see.
Oh.
I'll do 4 twice then. So 17 plus 10 on one, so 27 on one for the fireballs.
All right.
22 on the next one, and 32 on the next one.
Woo! Damn! Okay, describe this fiery action that it's got going on here.
You just see, it's like someone throwing a grenade up and over, and it comes down and lands, and you just see him. May even be blinded. I may even be blinded myself. But just a huge explosion of flame that bursts out in all directions, and just covers this guy in flame.
Damn.
And maybe someone else, hopefully. And he takes, what did I say?
I have 27, 22, and 32.
81 points.
Okay.
Damn.
81 points of damage.
Damn. So as these fireballs go off, you see even though he's currently being held and encased in ice, you see this fire sort of engulf the top half of his body and melt the ice away. Don't worry, it's still holding on the feet. This is just for flavor. And you just see almost like his skin melting off, but underneath it is like almost like magma or lava poking through. Just extremely bright light. If he could move, he would be in a lot of pain right now. Next, it's my turn. Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. Is that the end of your turn? I just assumed.
Is that all?
Sorry, I see you're talking, but I don't hear anything.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
No? Yeah. Okay. No, I'm good.
Okay. All right, so it's my turn now. I can't do anything, so I'm going to roll my creative. Is it a constitution saving throw? Which saving throw is it again?
It's a wisdom save.
Wisdom. Okay, gotcha. Well, I rolled a 3, so great.
Oh, no.
That sucks for me.
For a whole round.
Listen, I have some really cool attacks, okay? Yo.
Do not feel sorry for the big bad guy. There's lots of time to kill us.
Spellcaster, I don't like him standing right next to me. So.
Okay, so...
I strongly suggest running there.
Yeah. Vitaria, you're up, and Dano, you are on deck.
Actually, and then.
I missed you. I missed you. Shit. Okay, hold on. Let me go back to the reference sheet. 9. So that is after powers.
That would be before me.
Okay, I lied. Steve, you are up. Victoria, you're on deck.
Okay, that's okay. That's fine. So, barbarian.
All right,
Strangely enough, bonus action rage, because
let's go.
He's on the ground. So, going to come in here. Smacky.
All right.
So I'm very confused because I think I have disadvantage on attacks and advantage on attacks, which probably means a straight roll, correct?
Correct.
Okay, just double checking. And then I've got other stuff that's going to happen. So first attack, because I got 2 attacks. Great sword. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, after in 5 feet.
As if I hit. So, but I've got to hit. I still have to hit, right? If I hit, or is it just an auto crit because they're held?
Hold on.
I think you probably have to hit.
Incapacitated. Any attack that hits the creature, yes, is a critical hit.
Okay. So I still have to hit. So
Yeah, you can do it. Let's go.
first attack is +9. That's a 20.
That
It's gonna be awfully close, but
is just enough. Yay! Woo!
that freaking god.
All right, so with a dirty
Okay,
20.
you want me to roll the other?
Yeah,
so
let's
dirty
do it all.
20.
Let's do all the attacks, and then we can make the damage epic. Because we're gonna critical hit all that stuff.
At 21.
Well,
So
that hits.
12 and 9. Yep.
Let's
That's
go.
Okay. Okay, so this was my. Okay, where's my D12? D12. Where's my D12? Yeah, that's double check, make sure it's a 12. Let me grab 2 of them, just in case. I don't know if it's any time. Well, that's an 8 plus 7 is. That's not bad. That's so 15 doubled is 30 plus 6 times. Or does the plus 5 double as well, or just the roll?
It's don't double modifiers. Don't.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you what the plus 5 is, but yeah, if it's a modifier.
That's the modifier. Yeah. Okay. But I'll still get 2 modifiers. So that's 10 more than that. So 14. I think that's.
40-ish? Is that what you just said? 40-ish?
Well, I picked up my dice.
Out of all the times you guys in chat made fun of me for not being able to do the math, I want this moment recorded in history of somebody saying to the DM, I do 40-ish points of damage. All right?
It's because I made. Well, it is. Hey, it is recorded. You were allowed. You've got my blessings to put that out as a clip.
Play it over and over again.
This is a new TikTok.
Yeah. Dave's behind me, and
my problem is I picked up the freaking dice and it was like, damn it, what? And I knew it was like about 30, but I couldn't remember whether it was 30 or 32.
You know,
yeah,
Everyone knows
same.
numbers are nebulous.
enough.
Yeah.
It did enough damage.
Enough.
So,
An amount.
hold on. No, 11 and 13. I didn't double what? No.
You said it was 15, and then you doubled the 15 to 30, and then 2 modifiers of 5 and 5.
Okay, so 40. Yeah. So that's. Yeah, so I have 1 bad roll and 1 decent roll, and that was.
Damn.
Yeah, okay, that's what it was.
Amazing. Okay. I also just want to say that Dave is behind me, and he heard me yelling at you guys, and he said, "What kind of DM yells and berates their players?"
Yes.
I learned from the best. Okay.
I learned it from watching you.
Yeah.
We've only been watching him for 3 years.
Yeah. Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn, Steve?
No, that's action, bonus action, and movement. So I think I thought about trying to grapple him, but he's still locked down, so I'm not going to.
Okay.
Besides, I had to go unarmed for that.
Okay.
If you hadn't sucked him down, he was going to jump at him and
Pull him down.
and try and grapple him.
Ooh, epic. Alrighty. Vitaria, you are up, and Dano, you are on deck.
Right? Holding her shield on one arm, she'll reach into her component pouch, pull out some Dragma Shade, crush it in her hand, and sprinkle it on the ground. Thick tendrils of black smoke will rise, go toward the god, and wrap around him. He will need to make a con saving throw of 16.
A 16, you said?
16.
Okay. I don't think that's
She
one
is
of...
casting harm.
Okay. So I only automatically feel strength and dex right now. So I will roll for that. Con. That is a 15. Wow! This is ridiculous! What's wrong with my god?
I hope you're rolling Dave's dice on this one.
I am! I literally am rolling the dice. Dave, this is all your fault.
What did I do?
Yeah, see?
That is 46 in damage.
What the fuck? Okay, 46. Okay.
And his max hit points goes down by 46.
Okay. Wow, that's serious business. Alright. Alrighty. Is there anything else you would like to destroy on your turn?
I would like to move 30 feet.
Okay.
20, 25, 30. I will get the hell away from him in case he gets really mad at me.
Alright.
Why would he be mad?
He's pretty pissed off right now. I mean, he did one thing, and he's been stuck there.
That kind of equates to 98 damage when you
Yeah.
or yeah 92.
Yeah. He's not happy. He's not a happy camper right now, let me tell you that. Alright. Dano, you are up, and Cicely, you're on deck.
Alright, so I'd like to use Hexblade's Curse because I think it happens to more than just your weapon from how I'm rating it. It says, once per short rest, as a bonus action, choose one creature with DC within 30 feet. Yeah, curse it for 1 minute until it dies. Against the cursed target, you gain +4 bonus to damage rolls. Score a critical hit of a roll 19 or 20, and you regain 12 dice. So it doesn't say the weapon specifically. Does that count for like Eldritch Blast and things like that? From my understanding, it does.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Okay, so I will put that on him.
Alright.
I will move. Okay, and then I want to use Winning Magic on Eldritch Blast.
I heard it was something magic, Eldritch Blast.
Winning
Oh,
spell
20. Okay, gotcha. Yep. Okay.
doubles it.
Yep.
So that would be 6 Eldritch Blasts.
Okay. Well, let's go. Let's do this.
I built the character the way I did.
And they're all at... Well, you have disadvantage, so they're all just straight rolls because of the... Yeah.
What's the hit?
It does not hit.
What's that one on that one?
Oh.
Wow, another 19. Okay, well, maybe good. Okay, this is not going well.
Oh, no!
There we go. We got 129.
No! Okay.
That's a crit. I got 1 hit.
Dano, you just see Dano's character shooting off a million blasts, like 5 of them, pew, 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 all just skimming by. And then, yeah, finally one hits right in the chest. What kind of damage are we looking at?
First, so it's another 10 on top of that because you double dice, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So another 10 on top of this. Oh, that is 21.
Alrighty.
Oh, I should have added... Oh, crap. Oh, no, just damage. Add another 4 to that.
Okay.
25. Yeah, because it's just damage, so I added extra 4 for Hexblade's Curse.
Alright.
That is the end of my turn.
Alrighty. Okay. Cicely, you're up. Bali, you're on deck.
Okay. So, I am going to drop concentration on my moonbeam, since it didn't do much anyways.
Okay.
And I am going to move over here.
Okay.
Maybe.
You should be able to move your moonbeam with your...
You can move it, but you can also drop it if you don't, like, if you're gonna do
drop it for this time. Yeah.
Okay.
And I am gonna cast Mass Healing Word, and I'm gonna target, let's see, everyone but Bali. Sorry, Bali, but I don't think you took any damage last time.
Nah, I'm good.
And
I've watched everybody.
I'm gonna cast Mass Healing Word at 3rd level, And everybody gets back 11 points.
Nice.
Okay, we'll take 11.
What does your healing look like? What does your spell look like?
Let's see. So I am going to use, I use my quill as my casting focus. And so I'm going to draw like a starry shape in the air. And it's going to flow out and touch everyone. And they're going to glow with a moony, ethereal starlight.
Amazing.
Kind of bluish light, opposite of his golden, fiery light.
Love it.
And then I am going to, as my action, cast Vicious Mockery at our enemy. And it is a 16 Wisdom save.
Okay. Is that one of the ones I... No, I still have to roll for that. Okay. That is a 26.
Okay. And
Just a wee success.
Yeah.
Little one.
Yeah.
So close to missing.
So close. I mean, you can still point and laugh for flavor if you want. It's fine.
yes, as my Vicious Mockery, I say, so you call yourself a god. And I point at him
Damn.
with my quill.
He would be nodding, but he can't move, so. Okay, anything else with your turn?
That is all.
All right, Bali, you are up. B-Town, you're on deck.
All right. Lek is going to, seeing that the god is doing literally nothing.
Thanks.
he's gonna go
Thanks, Bali! What the hell? Listen! It's not my fault. Blame creative, okay?
Thanks, creative. And I am going to shocking grasp, for that guaranteed. So, is he wearing metal at all?
Yeah, I'd say he's got armor.
Okay. In which case, instead of it being a disadvantage, it'll now just be a straight roll. Okay.
What is it an attack roll?
Yes.
So, because you have a bracelet. I see.
Mhm.
So it's straight.
The
Okay.
bracelets.
Straight roll.
Yeah.
Oh, but does the metal
is he
give you
flanked?
advantage?
The metal.
Yeah, the metal gives me advantage.
So you have 2 advantages and 1 disadvantage. So just use advantage.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So
Is he-
advantage.
Is he flanked for this?
Yes.
Does that do anything for this one? I don't know.
No, it doesn't stack. You don't get double advantage.
Oh yeah. There's no.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, we're already a billion advantages right now. So
Okay.
22?
that hits.
Oh, okay. Alright, in which case, yeah, so she rides in and whaps him on the ankle.
The whap thing
And,
on the ankle. Oh right, because you're so short.
and from there, just go ahead and sends through a shock of lightning, and it is going to be, let's see, 3d8 and then double that. I'm going to try and just use 68 is a ridiculous amount of dice. I'm gonna just see if I can have this thing. There we go. 36 damage.
Damn. All right, he is not looking good.
And
Although,
you can't take reactions until the start of your next turn.
of course, why? Yeah, like I can't do anything. So.
That's 2 turns now.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're the gods now.
Yeah. Oh wow. Wow. What an epic turnaround catchphrase.
Tempting the DM.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, guys, I have such cool attacks, but I can't use them. Okay. Is that everything for your turn, Bali?
Let's see. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and I have a bonus action, and I am going to ride away bravely.
Fair. All right. Yeah.
Oh man.
Classic flea, just jump on, bite,
How
jump
in
off.
the world am I gonna throw more fireballs in there if you guys are?
I mean, again, if you kill everyone, Bowers, you get to leave still. So it's always a choice.
Win-win.
Only kill a couple of them. I can't get them all in range and stuff.
It's fine. All right. B-Town, you're up. Creative, you're on deck.
Okay, so I drop the spear.
Okay.
He's on the ground. I've got the great axe ready, right?
Okay.
I'm going to swing 4 times.
Okay.
I hit. I have the feat that I get another attack.
Okay.
So if I hit all 4, I'm going to attack again another 4 times.
All right.
Ready?
Yep.
First one is a 21. That's a hit.
Yep.
I will just do the damages. The second one's not a hit. The third one's a hit with a 24.
Nice.
And then the next one's not a hit. So I got 2 other hits, right? 2 crits, 2 more hits, or 2 more strikes. Here we go.
Okay. Holy shit.
24 on the first one,
That hits.
and then 18 on the next one. So I have 2 crits.
Well, they're all crits. Anything that hits is a crit now
Not the extra roll. Oh yeah, okay.
because of Creative Gardens hold person spell.
So 15 on the first.
The real MVP.
Right.
15 on the first. We'll do 27 on the second.
Okay.
So 27 on the third. And then plus 12 for each of those hits because I have heavy weapon master damage for each one.
All right. Also, now math is hard. Now that you're the one doing the math and the pressure's on. That's right. It's not just me. I know. I'm laughing.
I know you are.
But listen, this is my opportunity, okay? I don't get to razz anyone back, all right? So,
I know. I'm here for you.
okay.
What was the total on that one?
Yeah.
I think it was 105.
All right. Man, he is those cracks you saw earlier, it's almost like his skin is just like melting and peeling off, and everywhere that B-Town hit him with his axe, you just see light shards like shining through. So close. B-Town, is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn? All right, Creative, you are up, and Powers, you're on deck.
Okay. I don't think I've ever done a spell with concentration before. If I hold an action, does that does that release my concentration on the spell?
No.
Okay.
Release your concentration if you get damage done to you or if you cast another spell.
Well, you failed concentration.
Right.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
So if the action that I'm holding is another spell, is that going to be?
Is it a concentration spell?
Um,
That's the only thing that breaks concentration.
let's see.
That's, as
hold
far as spell
person
goes.
is concentration, and the the one that I would like to hold is also concentration. So that's gonna affect it.
That
It would, yeah.
Yeah. You could
Okay.
do hold person and fire a lightning bolt at them, and you're still holding the person because that's a completely separate spell.
Okay. In that case, I will. I think I will just go with Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast! All right, let's go.
No, wait. Yes.
Oh,
yes.
never mind. Okay. Okay. you were going with.
Yeah, no, because everything else is like area of effect. So I will
Gotcha.
do the Eldritch Blast.
All right, let's do it.
That is a 24 to hit.
That hits.
And then how does the damage work? It's we roll twice for the crit?
Just roll once and double it.
Not melee.
What?
It's not within 5 feet. That is crit.
Because I'm
Yeah.
because I'm frozen right now. Any hit is a crit.
Oh, I thought it was
I
any.
thought it had to be a melee hit, though.
Yeah,
hold
that's
on.
the reason I went in
Mine
and
was actually
pushed
crit.
off him.
Oh, it says any attack that hits is a critical hit.
Oh, it's the advantage if you're in melee range, I think is what it is.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't get advantage unless you're in melee.
Yeah.
Oh, right. I forgot. What does the bracelet do? Because that might not hit then.
It just-
advantage for.
So you have advantage. Well, you have disadvantage with the bracelet, but advantage because I'm held. So it's a straight roll.
Okay.
So whatever you rolled it works. Yeah. So just
Then
roll
it-
damage and double it. Let's go.
So 18 damage.
18 damage.
And then, can I also bonus action?
What would you like to do?
If I can find it in my spell list.
If it's a spell, let me tell you this. At this point, creative. How would you like to defeat your foe?
Oh, it's a spell, but I was gonna heal somebody.
No,
You know
no,
what?
It's a damage spell.
Yeah.
Damage.
For creative like fun and flair, you can wrap up if you want to do a bonus action heal someone while you describe how you take out this crazy solar monster who did nothing the entire battle. Thank you very much. But yeah, just describe how your Eldritch Blast takes this guy out, and you can add in a flare of healing if you want.
Alright, so this is actually dark magic that she learned from some dwarves. So it's not the same color as the ice spells that she knows. And it's much darker, shadowy, and it comes straight from her heart rather than her hands, which is where her other spells come from. And so this dark, like shadowy energy just rushes towards him and kind of extinguishes his light.
Damn. You just see
Healing somewhere in there too.
You just see, oh my goodness, you just see this magical beam of energy shoot out from Adele's heart, wrapping around your mentor and villain, and completely as engulfing him as those little cracks that B-Town made and that the rest of you made. You just see the magma inside of him and the solar power inside of him sort of burst and explode, and it's almost like my background where all these magical little golden flecks end up falling down all over the arena, and you hear everyone in the stadium stand up and cheer. They're screaming. Some people are mad, some people are excited, but doesn't matter what their emotion is, they are yelling. Right, that takes us out of combat. Hold on a second here.
I heal 12 points when he dies.
You heal 12 points. Fuck. And Dano just heals because why not?
No.
Beautiful spark.
I do because of my curse. My curse.
as the sparkles fall and caress your body, you find all the wounds sort of disappear. It's almost as if the dome around you sort of becomes milky white. Like you can't see beyond it anymore. You just see what's in front of you, and you're left standing with just the 8 of you in the middle of the sand, and just a little.
Boy, why don't you send us home? Send us all home now.
You're just yelling up at the universe again.
Exactly what I'm doing.
Oh my god! As Thistle yells up at the universe, send us home, bitches. You see this doorway appear, not like the mirror ones, more like this beautiful architecture, sort of like pillar style with marble and stone and like gold sort of creasings in the cracks filled in. And upon first glance, you realize that this is probably your way back home. But what you also realize is you probably are all going to wherever you came from.
Before I enter the doorway, I'm going to say, we defeated your god. We proved ourselves. If you're so great of gods, heal my grandmother. Free the circus. Help the others. Prove you're so great.
Make a persuasion roll for me.
$30-20.
Damn! Alright, we'll say with that, you see an older figure suddenly appear in front of you. In front of the doorway. And she's got a hood over her head. She looks elf-like, maybe half elf, maybe full elf. Not 100% sure. Do we really care? I don't know. This has probably been a whole disorienting thing for you all. But she's there, and she's got these bright green eyes, and she looks at you all and she says, "All right. Well, I'll give you one last choice. You can have your wish granted, or you can each have this." And she holds up a pouch. It's your choice.
Oh no, a magic. A
Not
grab
good.
bag.
Loot bags!
You can have the box or door number 2.
Oh no.
Riches mean nothing compared to my grandmother's life. I'll take my wish.
Granted. And she motions towards the door, but she puts the bag back in her robe area.
I walk through the door.
Wait. Don't walk through the door.
Oh, okay.
I am going to, and I don't know if this will drop because I'm not sure if we're in a different plane or what's happened, but she would do it anyways. I am going to cast telepathic bond on all 8 of us.
Huh.
And for the next hour, let me make sure. Yes, for the next hour, we can all communicate over any distance, because she would want to know that everybody made it safely back to where they're going.
Aww.
Nice.
I love that.
Interesting.
Do you tell them that?
I do. I'm gonna take a star is gonna form over top of my head, and then it's gonna fly out and touch everybody's foreheads. And I will say in your mind, just as you're leaving, we may speak for the next hour. We are all connected. Let me know that you have made it safely back, and that these so-called gods do keep their word.
I'll be the test subject. I'll walk through and let her know if they kept their word.
All right. Before we go over to you, Verilia, anyone else? Bag or wish?
It has been a pleasure meeting all of you, but now I must have a conversation with my grandfather. Telmore steps through the opening.
Without the bag or the wish?
No, he doesn't need it.
All right. I love it. Like a baller. Telmore. No. She puts his bag away. Telmore steps through the portal gateway.
Yeah, I'll take the wish. And as one final just show of disgust at these people and what they do, I'm going to go ahead and unlock everyone's ultimate fear, which is the bug can fly. The bug can fly this whole time. And just past her and out the door.
As you fly past her, she'll go, ugh, and put the bag in her robes.
Stop me for a second. What?
All right.
Gone? Who knows? The corner? You'll find out.
Yeah. It's the worst.
Star reflexively scratches behind his ear. Like it's.
Me too. I'm doing that too.
So Star will step forward and say, "I have no need of your wish, but I will take your bag."
Oh, I like you. She hands. Dave behind me just said gross. I keep forgetting he's there. I have my whole green screen up too, so I don't even. Anyways, okay. She hands you the bag. Do you look in it or do you step through first?
I'll step through first.
All right. Blazing Star steps through the portal and disappears.
It's a trap.
You're actually forever condemned to a job in retail now. Just kidding.
It was an employment contract in the bag.
Yeah.
One pizza party.
All right.
You're muted for Terry.
Who do we got? We got Etiana, Adele, Thistle, and Lola.
Thinking about that bag. Is it a nickel or a dime bag?
I don't know. I feel like you're making a joke because you're smirking, and I feel like I'm.
No.
I don't know what the difference between a nickel and a dime bag is. Dave's laughing. Dave's laughing. I don't know.
That's $20.
Dave will explain it to you after we're not being recorded.
Okay.
Oh
no.
We've broken Vorteria.
Oh no. I don't even know what's happening. Okay. Well, you got Dave. He's laughing. So.
I knew I'd get Dave laughing.
Yet another
That's
episode.
why I said that. I meant it for Dave.
Yeah, I mean, the fact he's laughing tells me I'm probably just too innocent to understand whatever the hell is going on right now.
You're too innocent.
This is correct.
Yeah.
I said the comment for Dave knowing that he was standing there.
He's supposed to be working. Like, he's at his computer, supposed to be doing his job. Like, his real day job. Okay, anyways. Who's next? Bag or wish?
Lola will walk through with a bag. No wish.
Oh, damn. All right. Lola just grabs the bag right out of this lady's hand and saunters on through.
Adela's gonna walk up.
Going
to
star
her.
at Starbucks.
I'm gonna walk up to the old lady and I'm gonna say, I thank you for your offer, but I do not trust the gods after this, and I don't want to be beholden to you. And I'm gonna walk out without either.
Damn, she says. She puts it in her robes. Epic. All right, and Adele steps through the portal. Who do we have? Somebody? Did everyone go
Me
through?
and Thistle, I think.
Okay. All right.
Thistle look like he wants to stay behind to talk to her privately.
We didn't hear.
You mean you? I could. Guess something
If-
I'm saying.
Oh no, I was just saying if you look like you want to go last, she'll read that and go ahead through. Otherwise, she was just saying she wanted to make sure that everybody got out safe.
I'll go. I mean, I'll go first then gladly. I'd be glad to get out of this game. And frankly, I wish that when I get back, people would realize that I'm not just a little book smart punk, that I actually am a powerful wizard. But I wish you success in your endeavors, and maybe we'll talk to you in the next hour or so.
You are a wonderful hero. And she's got drawn in her little book, you winning and everybody lifting you up. She's drawn that in her book.
All right, that will help Thistle the ego then. Thank you.
Amazing. So we're taking the wish. That wasn't a metaphorical thing you were saying.
Yeah, I mean, they can grant it or not. But, I mean,
All right. The wish it is. She puts her bag back in. Do you step through?
oh yeah, I'm actually flying through.
Sorry. You get on your broom. You get on your broom and you make a weird finger gesture that no one's ever seen before. But hey, no hands, right? And you fly through.
Yeah.
Fly through the door.
I'm gonna throw up a fireball for the fans. Up to the crowd, throw it up to the dome as we go.
You hear a muted "Rah!" Yeah. All right, Etiana, it is just you and this old lady here.
All right, she is going to step up to the door and she is going to say, I need nothing from you that you could give. I will tell the story of what has happened here. Make sure that my friends arrive safely and it will have a good ending. Otherwise, we will find our way back. And I will step out the door.
Okay. As you step through the door, the last of the 8 heroes, adventurers, maybe even friends, step through the door. You all are instantly transported right back to where you started. But something feels a little different. It's not as calm. You've just been through something. You've remembered your past. You've met new people. You've seen and had a taste of the gods. Dave, shut up. You just said gross behind me.
I know what he said. I know what he said.
Okay, we heard it.
Oh my god.
I didn't hear it. I just know what he said.
I am banning Dave. He's never allowed to be in the same room as me when I'm
Dave
DMing.
is also telepathically linked at the moment.
Yes.
About tasting grandma's bag.
Okay. As you all take your time, some of you pick the bag. Blazing Star and Lola. Am I correct? Those are the two that took the bag? The two of you eventually find a calm spot, and out of curiosity, you open the bag. Inside the bag, you find 1,000 gold pieces, and you also find an amulet of the plains, which is a very magical item that if you ever want to use this character again, you can add to your character sheet. The rest of you all find ways to check in on your wishes. Check in on Grams. Check in on Grandpa. Although Grandpa wasn't a wish, but you probably still do.
I was thinking something about Grandpa, but I'll say that later.
Thistle, you come to people who know you, and you see that somehow everybody knows the story of your 3-ball fireball. And you notice respect.
If they don't know the story, I'd be glad to tell them.
Sure you will. Bali, sorry. Ugh. You immediately fly, or whatever you do, go to check to see all your brothers and sisters, and you discover that they're actually safe. And one more time, just to end things, how we started them, a little bit separate. I'd like to go around, and can you each describe briefly what you're seeing or what you're doing? And Powers, let's start with you.
Well, I'm going back to my hometown. And just show up kind of unannounced, and I'll talk when I was younger and said I was a little bookworm and stuff, and I'm going to see if my reputation is preceding me, and if not, we'll tell some tales, and especially towards when I was younger. And try and boost my reputation within the area, among them, among the village elders, and I'll just leave for good. Be my feet.
Amazing.
That part of my life.
And Bali?
Finding her family again, 300 brothers and sisters, safe and freed. She has decided to turn her multifaceted eyes to a different goal, but it's the same goal, and it is to find the gods that transported her. And with her brothers and sisters, I'm going to build a ship, and we are going to find them, and they are going to learn what happens when you let a flea in the house.
I love it. Vitaria?
I'm walking up to the entrance to the caves where we live, and I see my grandmother sitting on a flat rock outside. She looks up and sees me, stands up, and we start running towards each other, and both of us have tears in our eyes. We collide, wrap our arms around each other, and just cry. Can't let go.
I love that. Dano?
Of course, I think I'll do that. So we're all telepathically linked, right?
Yep.
I have a patron who I've been calling grandfather. Actually, Telmor's ancient, great, many times ancestor. He could talk to him. Probably couldn't talk to him in that world. But now that we're all back on the regular plane, you all hear, "Oh, Telmor, you brought us guests!" And from a booming voice that none of you recognize, he just starts going off, talking. So, "Oh, you met my boy Telmor. What do you think of him?" And Telmor's like, grandfather. He kind of smirks a little bit, because it's good to be back, and he continues on his journey home to check in on his family. So that's where he was headed initially. As grandfather talks to your own.
You psychic Linkudis.
Basically.
Blazing Star? Or sorry, Blazing Stir?
Blazing Stir. He's back in the tavern that he was. And he's having another beer. He goes, "Well, gang, telepathically, I'm back. I hope you are. Sounds like we're there. That was interesting. If you... I'm not sticking around where I am right now. I'm actually going to head home. So if you're ever up in Sherwood near Blossom House, I think I'm going to be there for a while." And he's decided that he is going to go home.
Aww. Cicely?
So Svetlana is very excited that the telepathic bond did work. And she is more than happy to talk to your grandfather because she loves stories. So if he has stories, she will talk to him until the hour is up. And after this, she is just going to pull out her book and continue to draw and write down the story of what happened. She's not ready to go back to the Bardic University. She wants to go on another adventure because this one did end so much better than the last one. And she's feeling positive again. She wants to keep going and keep collecting more stories.
I love it. And creative?
So Adele is, I guess, back at the campsite where she was pulled from. And she's going to tell you all that she's headed back in the direction of Grimm. And if you ever need to find me, you can ask around. There's a tavern on the edge of Grimm called Stanley's Tomb. And you could find me there if you ever need to. And there's an adventure up there that I am headed towards. So if you feel like you want some more excitement in your lives, come up and find me. I have somebody I have to kill.
Damn.
You need help?
Help would be appreciated, but I do have I have a game plan now.
I'm heading that way. I'll head that way. Home can wait a little longer.
Okay.
I'll meet you at the tavern.
All right. I will see you there.
And last but very not least, B-Town.
Lola would probably go back home and start a gladiator school of her own. She wants to kind of pair up against the other gladiator schools in her area and right the wrongs that she's done. That's great.
Awesome. And as all these sort of separate moments in physical space happen, although intertwined for at least a little bit longer mentally, you think about a time in your past when you may have chosen to cross blades instead of pass, when pride or pain had kept you from seeing other people clearly. You were adventurers, but in some ways alone, chasing your freedom like it was a prize to be won by one person, but not by the group. But weirdly enough, the challenge before the gods changed something in you. Hard battles and harder choices carved a truth into your hearts. That you are stronger, always stronger together. Not because you're the same person or from the same place, but because you chose to fight side by side, despite whatever scars or past or horrors you had in your own life. You earned your freedom not as individuals, but as a fellowship. Bound not by blood, but by belief. And that belief carried you through even the silence after your victory. And now your paths diverge again. And distance may separate you, but the bond you forge will not break easily. And who's to say? Perhaps when the wind is right and the stars remember your names, you'll find each other once again. And when you do, you know that you'll stand as you always did, not just adventurers, but as friends. And that's where we'll end the session for today. Aww.
Great job, Rayna.
Okay,
Bye all.
bye.
So much fun.
Yeah.
So much fun.